There are so many sirens going on right now. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm gonna just let this pass. So I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but you need to go shower, you need to go wash your hair, you need to eat a proper healthy breakfast, drink a glass of water, and make your bed. Like, just do it. It's so easy to fall out of routine and to literally just feel awful when you have no structure in your life. We've all been dealing with a hard time with the state of the world right now, so I encourage you, the one thing you can do is try to keep some sense of a normal routine and shower and brush your teeth in the morning and really make sure that you're doing all those things that you'd be doing in your routine. One thing is makeup. Now, it's so easy for me to say, I just work from home, I don't need to put on makeup, like I don't need to do it, but I'm telling you, you will feel so good if you do. So I challenge you, whoa, that made a crazy noise. I challenge you to, one, shower first, then sit down, get some makeup, and let's have fun putting on our makeup, feeling human again, and just forgetting the world's problems for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna start off with this new kind of lip primer. This is from Bite. It's the Agave Pre-Makeup Lip Serum. I have a bunch of new products actually in front of me that I haven't really tried, so it's gonna be a fun day doing a different makeup look. I wanna incorporate some color because it's such a dull and rainy and miserable day today. That feels really good. Really like that. This is another new product for me. This is the Smashbox, the Mindful 5 Nourishing Face Serum. Now, my skin could be better. Luckily, I'm far enough away, but I have quite a few breakouts that I woke up with this morning, which was so annoying. I, last night, was kind of craving like really salty and greasy chips, which I'm not really a chip person, so I don't really know what was happening. Oh, whoa, this is a very strong scent. Oh my sweet lord. Actually, it's not very opposing at all, but at first it's just like pungent, heavy pee. Anyways, I absolutely devoured like a family-sized bag of chips. Shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. And my skin immediately just was like, boo, treat me better. Okay, next up, this is another new foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation, and this is like a very dewy, it's supposed to be very hydrating and just like, I think kind of like a blend between their face and body foundation and their regular Ultra HD. Kind of like if both of those were to have a baby, which kind of sounds like exactly what I like. Now, whenever I'm on camera and doing any interviews or hosting or anything like that, I always wear the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. It's what I've used forever in the film world, so I swear by that foundation. I'm also gonna take this little kind of like kabuki brush. Oh, I've got makeup everywhere. Starting from the center of my face and bring that out. Now, this smells really good. I don't know why all of these makeup products, I'm noticing the smell so much. Now, my dream foundation is like a light sheer coverage with a bit of like dew to it that could be buildable. And so far, this is really, oh, this looks really good actually. I'm just going in with a color correcting concealer. So I kind of wanted today's video to kind of be all about, you know, working from home or feeling productive or just kind of how to keep yourself busy. And then I sat down and I realized I actually really don't know. I don't have that many good tips. So maybe you guys can comment down below and share what you guys have been doing. For me personally, like I love baking and cooking, so I've been doing that a lot more. I've really just been like trying to implement my social life via FaceTime and like group FaceTime. And I've still been like hanging out with people online in that way, but I mean, I live alone, so it's been a little quiet over here, but I'm doing as best as I can to make the most of these crazy times. I'm gonna be going in with a very light, I kind of want to do like a lilac eye today. So I'm thinking I want to really wash out and really neutralize my eyelid. So I've got this soft ochre paint pot here. This used to be like one of my OG products. Actually, oh, this looks horrifically old and dried out. I've had this for way too long. Oh no. Maybe it's got a little bit of life left in it. I really want the eyeshadow to pop, so I really want to make sure that I'm completely erasing any color on my eyelids. That is the most terrifying I've ever looked. Actually, that's a lie. Look scarier. Okay, the skin's looking pretty good. I don't think I need to go in actually with more concealer to cover up those blemishes. I feel like they're not, like, I mean, they're not that bad. I sometimes don't hate the idea of like some blemishes are kind of peeking through. I think that sometimes looks better, so I'm not gonna worry about covering anything else up. So I'm just gonna take some setting powders. I've got this more kind of like pinky based one that I'm gonna set under my eyes, and I have more of like a yellow matching my skin tone for the rest of my face. Now, I don't wanna set too heavily because I still wanna keep this look pretty dewy, so use a sparing hand. So I've been baking a lot more than normal. I was like baking a banana bread the other day. It's kind of I guess, a blessing in disguise. You're really forced to kind of simplify your life and find like the pure little things that make you happy. And yeah, I've really been loving baking and cooking and been reading a lot more. I'm also someone who loves a good like board game or like a puzzle, so I was like doing a puzzle. And I'm actually not the biggest, like, I don't want to say I'm not a big TV person. I mean, I watch YouTube 24/7, like that is majority of my screen time. The one TV show that I am heavily into though right now is Survivor, and I am just so obsessed. If anyone else is watching Survivor, oh my god, it is getting so good. I'm so into it. So I'm just kind of setting the central parts of my face. I'm gonna be going in with a cream kind of bronzer, so I don't want to do any of this area with powder, but I'm making sure that I fully set the eyes. Okay, this just came through recently. I'm actually super pumped about this. You guys know I love the nude sticks, kind of like all-in-one blush things. This one here is the Nudies Matte in Terracotta Tan. This might be a little too tan for me right now. With a very sparing hand, I'm gonna go and bronze up my face. I'm gonna actually take this on the brush first. I haven't used this, so I'm not sure how pigmented it's gonna be. Oh, this is really lovely. These products just blend out so amazingly. Okay, now I pulled a few different blushes for this. I have this Sun-Kissed one, which is a different nude sticks one. This might be a little too dark for today though, actually. I'm super pumped though to do a look with that once I have a bit more of a tan on. I think actually if I blend these two Glossier Cloud Paints, this could maybe be the color that I'm going for more. I've got Puff and Dusk here, so I'm gonna just do a little dollop of each. I think the packaging is so cool for these. These feel like legitimate like little oil paints. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it. I'm just popping that directly on the center. It's actually kind of like the best thing though, when you don't wear makeup for quite a while and just let your entire appearance go. And then the one day that you choose to get ready, you will feel like an absolute rock star. The other day I wore makeup for the first time in a while and I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? Like I didn't even recognize myself. I felt so glam. Don't know what's happening with the lighting. I don't know why I keep falling into a British accent today. I can't even do it well. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of powder blush on top. This one's a bit like brighter and peachier. I don't want the blush to be the focus, but did want like a lighter cheek. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm gonna go in with a little Smashbox contour. I'm not gonna like heavily contour or anything like that. I'm just gonna chisel out the cheeks a little bit and do the nose. So the other day it was really funny. It was my friend's birthday, and obviously prior to the virus and the literal pandemic that's going on, she obviously had regular birthday plans that all got canceled. So we did like a Zoom like meeting, like kind of like a FaceTime group chat, and we played like Jackbox TV all night, and we all practiced social distancing but continued to celebrate with her, which was really just hilarious and the most modern way, I guess, to go about it. But at least we're lucky that we have that. It's been helping me out a ton. Okay, now on the nose, I'm gonna take the contour. Okay, I'm gonna start and do a little brow action. I'm just going to kind of loosely trace the shape of my brow with a pencil, then feather them up, and then we'll go in and add some more realistic brow hairs. I've been kind of wanting to play around with like the more straight upward kind of eyebrow trend, but I have not very full, but I do have hairs that grow down, so I can't really cheat it upwards unless I was to fully like shave off the tail of my eyebrow, which I just don't think is the move right now. But also part of me is like, should I just try it? I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but maybe I'll just like actually glue down the end of my brow and block the brow. Oh, that could be actually the move. I'll glue it down, practice it, see if I like the look. Sometimes I am a real thinker. Okay, so yeah, nothing too crazy, but now we're gonna go in and feather the eyebrows up. So I like to take a clear eyebrow gel. You could also do like the soap brow kind of trick. It's all the same stuff. So I like to go over, kind of back comb it in so that way it's really saturated in the product. And then I just like glue the brows straight up. Now this is what I need to TikTok record. Or should I do back camera? Could that be more the move? Or does that look hideous? Oh, that might look crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry down, and now I'm gonna go in and do some freckles. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and actually do a little bit of highlight. I brought, oh, where did I put it? I had this Becca highlighter here. What? Did I leave it in my, well, I did leave it. I've got it. Okay, this is Becca Opal here. So I'm gonna take this, pop this on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna take a little just up on the brow bone, but really not too much. In our corner, of course, you guys know I'm obsessed with that. Just makes me look like I've been wide awake and slept properly, which actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing lately. And then just a little bit on the cheekbones. And now I'm gonna go in and do a little bit just on the nose. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and do the brows. I just have like a little brow marker here, and I'm just gonna exaggerate the hair strokes. This is a very stylized, more editorial kind of makeup I'm doing. Okay, I can't stare at my eyes like this anymore. It's freaking me out because they're so like blanked out. I want to add some color onto it. So I want to do kind of like a lilac, more like modern shape kind of eye. Now, I think this is too dark. I want like a nice, beautiful, like really soft lilac. So what I'm gonna do actually is go in with my Makeup Forever Flash palette. This is like my makeup artist kit staple. I use this all the time. And these are basically just like grease paints for your eye. I'm gonna go in and make a lilac basically with these three colors here, blue, red, and lots of white. So I'm just mixing up a color here. Actually, I think I might have gotten it right on the first try. I love color theory and mixing colors. Oh yeah, this is actually perfect. Oh, I love this. So that was pretty much equal parts red and blue, and then 2 parts white. Oh yeah. Oh, see, like this is something. I could watch paint mixing videos all day. That is truly what gets me going. It's just so good. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, this is the part that can get a little, I don't want to say tricky, but basically we're going to be working with a really wet product and it's going to crease really easily. So I'm going to have some powders ready to go on the side. This one here is the Givenchy Prism Libra, but the reason that I pulled this out is that they do have like a purple powder. So I figured if I reinforce with the purple, that might actually be best because I didn't actually have any lilac eyeshadows, which that would have been more ideal, is to set the cream with the matching color powder, but I don't have any. Okay, so I'm going to pour that. Oh yes, this is perfect. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a fairly stiff brush and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. So I'm gonna be very conscious of where my brow bone sits, like when I'm looking straight forward, because that's where it can get a little messy. So you wanna just be aware of the color and where you're placing it and where it's gonna move when you blink. Oh wow, this color is absolutely incredible. I'm obsessed with this. So I'm just gonna be picky about the shape here. Kind of want it to wing up a little bit. So I'm not gonna set the eye until I do the next one because I wanna make sure that the shape is balanced. But that is pretty much the shape that I'm going for. So pretty much following the lid, but extended a little bit onto the brow bone on the outer corner. Oh, I just love the feeling of this too going on the eye. It's like the weirdest kind of paste paint. Once it's on though and blended out, it doesn't feel heavy or anything, which is nice. It's pretty comfortable. So I'm just taking a clean brush and sharpening up all the edges before I set it in place. So now I'm gonna grab a loose fluffy brush, go into that pink powder, tilt my head back, and set it all in place. Now since this is a setting powder and not a pigmented eyeshadow, it's okay if you get fallout, and I'm being very loose with this and like basically baking the eye. The main goal is that you don't wanna be moving around any of the color. You just wanna be sprinkling it on top. I'm gonna sweep away the fallout, and then I can gently sweep on top of the eye. Woo! That was the most intense part, but we did it, survived. Looking fly. Okay, I'm gonna go into the lash line and add a little bit of this brown. You don't want to use a lot. It's gonna show up a lot on this purple since it's such a light color. Basically just kind of creating a bit of darkness on my lash line again because it kind of got purpled out. So I'm gonna take that color and just darken up that lash line. You want this to look kind of like an invisible liner. You don't want to be able to tell at all that it's there. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in, curl the lashes, apply mascara like normal. Now I would highly recommend using a waterproof mascara if you're using like a paint, kind of like what I did. Otherwise, it'll just transfer in. The oils will just make a hot mess on your lid. So waterproof it up, y'all. My waterproof mascara of choice is Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof. This is like my favorite mascara. I've been using it for the past year straight. This replaced my Glossier Lash Slick, which Lash Slick, that's a hard word for me to say. Lash Slick. That was my favorite mascara for a really long time. But Urban Decay wins now. The Glossier is still nice for like a no makeup, like super natural mascara. You just want to be really careful that you're not hitting your lid when you do this because it'll be super hard to clean up. Okay, wow, we are making it through. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of a lip. Oh, I'm loving the eye. This is so pretty. We're gonna do a lip. I want it to be fairly light. I think it's gotta be some classic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This one just never fails me, although it needs to be sharpened. Oh yeah, this is the perfect color. This really is like the best shade for my lips. Like it's the perfect shade match. I'm gonna take a little bit of like a lighter pink gloss. I feel like it's very like pastel, like very spring. Okay, I think I'm gonna set my face. I wanna go do my hair and then like see like the final look all together though. But that said, it's a pretty simple makeup look. Basically, you can keep your base the same like you normally always do it. And then it's just really about creating like a graphic, more bold eye shape. I think it's so modern. This is my favorite type of makeup. I love more editorial. It's not even editorial. This is totally wearable. I would go out and wear this. It's just very modern makeup and this is what I love. I'm so So into it. Let me know what you guys think. The beauty of this is if you have a palette like this, you can really create any color eye look. Like I actually did a makeup tutorial about this time last year, like a primary colors makeup tutorial, and I did 3 very modern eye looks. I did a yellow one, a red one, and a blue look. So I'll link that up above in case you guys want to watch that. But it's very, very similar type of makeup. I love like the dewy, healthy skin, and then weird kind of out there, more bold eye. I love it. Okay, to finish it off, I have the Fenty Beauty. This is the new What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. Now, I don't know if this is a setting spray or something you're supposed to use like throughout the day, but I'm gonna use it right now. Cover up the eyes though. You don't want to put any setting spray in the eyes. It'll just melt it. I have to say, the Fenty Beauty mists are so like finely misted. They're almost like a little perfume spray. It's that fine of a mist, which I really appreciate. It feels so nice. I'm gonna do one more for good luck. Okay, I'm gonna go style my hair a little bit. I'll be back with the full finished look. I lied. I almost forgot one very important step. I always love to do the upper tight line, especially on a look like this where I only have a mascara on the top. Now you want to be careful. Obviously, you don't hit any of the color, but this will just make the lashes look a lot better, and the whole eye will just be a little more lifted. Oh yeah, that is much better. Okay, now I'm gonna go do my hair. Okay, I am all done. I ended up sleeking my hair back into a tight little pony. That is the look for today. I'm feeling quite glam, you know, for a girl just staying home in quarantine, social distancing. Looking pretty fierce. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to get hygienic, to be productive, to get out of bed and make the best of a bad situation. But yeah, I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Let me know what makeup look you ended up creating. I hope you followed along while I did that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, do all the things. Also follow me on TikTok. TikTok is my new passion and I've been making so many little videos on there. Anyways, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.